Time for the Thrive 15 video newsletter.
But this becoming is harder than it seems. Feels like I'm looking for a reason.
And before I knew it, this company exploded. I started getting all this business, so then I had to hire on new people. Then from there I have to get an office. And it just kept adding more and more and more, and I realized every single day when I would come home, I was just exhausted. I felt like I was just spinning my wheels, and I knew that I can't do this. That was just to keep the business running. That wasn't even growing the business. I also then would look at the accounts payable and see my employees were making more than I was. And I just knew that there had to be a better way. And so that's where Thrive 15 came in. Clay and Thrive really showed me what the next steps needed to be. Every time I reached a milestone, Thrive was there to say, okay, now you need to work on this to reach the next milestone. And then once I got there, then they gave me the next step. And so I literally had a blueprint. And hearing from people like Lee Cockerell and David Robinson, Tim Redmond, I knew that this can work. What's great is I still work a lot, but I don't have the stress that I had. And I'm able to come home to my wife and my 10-month-old son. And if it wasn't for Thrive, I don't think that would be possible.
Hey, Thrivers, thanks so much for sharing. Okay. Thank you for sharing.
Sorry. What are we doing here?
Share videos.
That's right. Share videos. Thanks for sharing.
Okay.
Just do it without me.
Thanks for sharing.
I am here hosting this week's video newsletter, and we're going to get into some of the content requests. A new segment that I'm shamelessly sliding in there. We're going to hear about some of the successes Thrivers are having on the site. So let's jump on into it. So content requests. We're hearing from a number of Thrivers around the world, one of which, his name is John T. He wants to know, how do I apply all of the knowledge that I'm learning and deal with the mental fatigue that I'm experiencing, trying to implement all of the action items that I have? Well, John, one of the suggestions that I have for you is check out the Don't Be Overwhelmed video with Jim Cathcart. He teaches you about how to systematically apply all of the things that you're learning, and you're going to love it. It's going to really break those down into manageable chunks so that you don't feel overwhelmed. Another thing that I'm hearing from a ton of Thrivers around the world is, how do I optimize my website for search engine optimization? So specifically, we have Dwy A and a number of other Thrivers wanting to know about SEO, want to know how to do backlinks. Backlinks are a very specific part of that search engine optimization. So definitely check out the backlinks, the 4 steps to gain backlinks to boost your website's ranking. Okay, so that'll dive specifically into that, but if you want to know the overall concept, check out the SEO training that is taught by Clay Clark on there to get yourself started. So the next thing that I want to do is go into a special new segment here. It's Marshall's favorite trainings. Okay, so I talked to a ton of Thrivers, and they've had some success, with different trainings, and these are some of the trainings that I think are going to be the biggest impact to getting you on the right track here. So Brian Smith, Daily Routine, Scheduling Yourself for Success. Check that out. Brian Smith is one of the top insurance agents in the nation. He has an insurance agency that's about 10 to 12 times bigger than the typical insurance agents, and you can learn so much from him. He keeps it really black and white for you. The next training is Arthur Greeno's Daily Operational Excellence. It talks about, how to hold employees accountable, how to specifically address with your employees. Do you not know, or do you not care when they're not completing tasks? It's leaders' jobs to make sure that they do know, and so it gets into how to, on a daily basis, hold your company to that daily operational excellence. The third training is Mickey Mahalik. You will love this guy. He is one of the top pharmaceutical sales reps here in the Midwest, and so you will love learning from him. Sell yourself first. Check out that training, because we all have to be able to sell. Whether we're selling ourselves, whether we are selling our product, selling the company to raise capital, selling is so important to just about every position within a company. So you got to check those out. Next, we're going to go over to a new tip of the week. You guys are going to love this, okay? So follow me over here. And this is Ron. This is Ron. Okay. So we're coming in right here with Ted. Ted,
What's up, man?
we're doing the tip of the week this week.
Great.
I know that we've been pushing a lot of content, and I've actually heard from Thrivers they love some of the new updates, the add to notes feature,
Oh, awesome.
some of the new sharing functionality. But I was gonna have you break us down, right here and show us the new functionality.
Yeah, absolutely. So come on in here. So I'm right here just watching a video on the site, and let's say something particularly compels me to share it. Let's say I want to share it with you, Marshall. I think this video is great, and I want to share a preview with you. All I do is click share right here, and it's going to stop the video and pull up the share dialog. And in the upper right, it's going to show me a funny video thanking me for sharing.
Okay.
From our very funny comedians. And then it gives me a link. I can just send this link straight to you. I can post this link on my website. I can click to share to any of our social medias. Or I can just put in your email address. Let's just say I put in Marshall, thrive15.com, not a real address.
Okay.
Hey, check this out. And that's going to actually send you an email that has a link to a preview of this exact episode that I was watching. And the whole point of doing this is down on the bottom right. If you share with 5 people, then your account is free for as long as those people are on the site.
So you're saying I get 5 people, the entire account's free.
Oh, yeah.
So what if I share with 2 people?
And then you get 40% off.
So for every person that I share with and they convert into a Thriver, I get 20% off.
For as long as they're on the site.
That's awesome. So Thrivers, you hear that? So if you know somebody specifically that needs to see a training that you've just seen, use the share feature down in the bottom right. It'll pull up this little window. You can share a number of different ways. And begin helping change the lives of other people as well. Go to our YouTube page and you can check out some videos there, or our testimonials page on the site, so that you can begin learning how other people are implementing the principles on the site. But we want to hear from you. So if you have a specific small win, or maybe it's a big win, we want to hear about your success and be able to share it with the other Thrivers. So feel free to email us at thrivenation@thrive15.com or info@thrive15.com. Or you can always just pick up the phone and give us a call at 800-594-4457. We want to hear about your success. So until next week, when we get to connect electronically, thrive on.